Good morning students, this is your Ritesh sir, chemistry teacher, and today we are going to start our new chapter, that is periodic classification of elements. That is a new chapter of our class 11 chemistry. So in periodic classification of element, our first topic is modern periodic table. So there was a scientist named Henry Moseley. In 1913, Henry Moseley, what he observed that regularities in characteristic of X-ray spectra of the element. After observing these characteristics, he showed that the atomic number is more fundamental property rather than atomic mass. So for our modern periodic table, modern periodic table is based on modern periodic law. What is modern periodic law? Modern periodic law is the physical and chemical property of element. Physical and chemical property of elements are periodic function of atomic number. So on this modern periodic law, modern periodic table is made. Now a modern version is called long form of periodic table is the most convenient and widely used periodic table, in which there are 18 columns. S block have 2 columns, D block have 10 columns, P block there are 6 columns, 6 column in P block. So 2 plus 6 plus 10, 2, you can write 2 plus 10 plus 6. So there are total 18 columns in modern periodic table, and these 18 columns are called groups. Alkali group, alkaline group, transition metals, these are noble gases, halogen family, right? So there are 18 groups in periodic table according to their electronic configuration. Okay. Now there are 18 groups, and how much columns are there? What is column? The horizontal row are called periods and the vertical row are called columns. Elements having same number of outermost orbit are arranged in vertical columns referred to the group or families. So there are 7 periods, that is first period, second period, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and that one 7th. There are 7 periods in that periodic table. And first period have maximum 2 electrons, that is our first period, have maximum 2 electrons, 8, 8, 18, 2, 8, 8, 2, 8, 18, 18, 2, 8, 18, 18, 32, 32, and so on. So in case of 6 and 7 period, there are 14 elements, and those elements are lanthanide and actinide series. These are lanthanide and actinide series. So the long form of periodic table has also been divided into 4 blocks, and these blocks are called SPDF. SPDF. These are the 4 blocks here, that is our S block, D block, P block, and F block. So the inclusion of an electron in a particular block is depends upon the last electron enter or last electron filled in which sub cell. If last electron fill in S subcell, then that particular elements come in S block. Okay. If last electron filled in D block, then it is in D block element. It is called D block element. If last electron fill in P subcell, then it is called our P block element. If last electrons filled in F block, then it is called our F block elements. So, that is our category of periodic table. In case of S block, the periodic table included those elements in which the last electron is filled in S subcell, right. Since there are only 2 electrons in S subcell contain only 2 electrons. So, there are 2 blocks, there are 2 groups or 2 S blocks. First one is called alkali metal and second one is called alkaline earth metal. NS 1 to 2 is our general configuration for S block element. For alkali metals it is NS1 and for alkaline earth metal it is NS2. Alkali metal and alkaline earth metal contain normally metals and those metals are very soft in nature, like sodium and potassium. These are the metals which are very soft in nature, and the melting point and boiling point of these metals are very low. They are good conductor of electricity. They are very good reducing agents also. Okay. Now, our P block. Since P can contain only 6 electrons, so there are 6 groups in P blocks. There are 6 groups in P blocks. Okay. There are 6, and P block elements can contain metal as well as non-metal, non-metal and metalloids also. Last orbit, that is our last group, group 18, that is called noble gas, neutral gas or noble gas, and inert gases also, and they have completely filled last orbitals. Okay. Now, what about D block element? D block element is our transition metals, right. These are our transition metals. So, what is the property of, or what are the characteristic of P block elements? P block elements contain metal, non-metal and metalloid also, first thing. Second thing is P block elements are mostly covalent in nature. P block elements are mostly covalent in nature. Covalent means covalent bonding is a bonding between 2 non-metals, right. And there are 2 type bonding, ionic and covalent. Covalent is for non-metal and non-metal. Ionic bond is for metal and non-metal. Ionic bond is a bond between a metal and a non-metal. So, most of P block elements contain covalent bonding, where group 18 is our noble gas, group 17 is our halogen and group 16 is chalogens, right. That is called chalogens. What about D block elements? D block elements are those elements in which include those elements in which the last electron enter in D subcell, right. And the general configuration of D block element is n minus 1, D 1 to 10 and S 1 minus 1 to 2, right. And now, what are the characteristic of D block elements, that is transition elements? D block elements are good catalyst. D blocks elements are good catalyst. Why they are good catalyst? Because they have a variable oxidation state. Okay. And our D block elements have a lot of, like its melting and boiling point is very high. They form normally complex compounds, and they have also tendency to form alloy with other metals. Okay. Now F block elements. F block elements, in this block of periodic table, the filling of last electron take place in n minus 2, yani F sub cell, that is also called anti-penultimate cell, right. General configuration for this is n minus 2 F1 to 14, n minus 1 D0 to 1 NS2. That is our general configuration, okay, for F block elements. Now, what are the characteristic of these F block elements? So, first of all, F block elements are heavy metals, right, and second thing, they have very high melting and boiling point. Okay. Normally they are colorful compounds. So most of the elements or most of the materials are radioactive elements. So that is the detail of our periodic classification or periodic blocks. Okay.